The crew of the Invictus must now escape the Maelstrom. Not all the heroes will be coming home, though, for Nick and Zendarian have fallen. For everything, there is a time and a purpose, and now is a time to mourn. Our adventurers now embark on a journey to settle their debts. Having successfully obtained the Bleeding Edge armor, they must now travel to the planet of Apostate. There they must deliver it to the drow noble family of House Zeizerer. The tragic death of Zendarian, the daughter of the Lord of the House of Zeizerer, has left an indelible mark on the crew. Moreover, they fear that they will be held accountable for the death of Zendarian. As their story continues, the crew must navigate an intricate web of political intrigue, personal vendettas, and hidden motives that lie within the walls of House Zeizerer. Beware the enemy within your midst, the one you bring with you.
In this somber moment, we find ourselves grappling with the loss of two of our crew. Our path ahead is marked by a daunting realization that our mission must be completed to ensure our survival. Returning to House Zeizerer will be a perilous journey given we are also delivering their fallen kin, but is the only route to vindicate ourselves. In Nick's absence, it leaves a silence in our hearts as we recall his gift of laughter. And then there is Zendarian, who provided us a guiding light in navigating complex situations. Their memories linger with us, urging us to press forward on this challenging journey.
I think we should have a toast for him.
Out of a boot.
I was just going to do that. I was going to say, so Joy goes over to the closet and pulls out boots for everyone.
Yeah!
Cyber's gonna lift up a boot and be like, "Sit, Nick, gone," and he's gonna scratch the back of his head and pull a toenail off, but not really gone.
I love it. Still with us.
And Vicky's there doing this little shudder thing and making some weird noises that you haven't heard an android make before. She goes, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to protect my crew, and two of them are dead. I'm a bad ship, and I failed them. I was always telling Nick I didn't like him, but I mean, I kind of did. I don't even know why I was so mean to him. Plenty of you are inferior to me, and I don't put you down all the time for it. My hull looks thick and strong, and everything was supposed to be okay. I just wanted to say Nick and Zendarian and everyone else that I'm sorry. I'm going to do a self-diagnostic to try to figure out what is wrong with me.
Vicky, I can tell you exactly what happened. Ash's biomom got to you. It was not your fault. You couldn't control one of the world's greatest programmers. If she hadn't sabotaged you, we would have been through and never run into the pirates.
It's not your fault, Vicky. We all did everything we could to save him.
I know your words are true logically, but unfortunately, I feel this so deeply, and with my memory, I will never be able to let the images of what happened to them fade. Being biological must, in some ways, be a blessing, because after a while, you tend to forget your mistakes. Then all of a sudden, there's some chiming and some alerts, and Vicky goes, "We are getting a distress signal. It appears to be a life raft from the cruise ship that we destroyed that the android pirates occupied, and some of the survivors are asking that we rescue them. They say they're flying a flag of truce, and that they were not amongst the ones who fired upon us. They wanted no part of it. They survived because they were below decks, at least according to their story."
Ooh.
Brain work faster.
Captain Joy is going to sense motive.
I was like, I lost the words.
21.
Chanterelle is going to do the same thing.
What they're saying sounds legitimate. It doesn't sound like they're trying to pull any sort of a fast one.
Vicky, do we have anything in place where we can neutralize androids?
I am assuming you're meaning neutralize them non-lethally.
Correct.
We have plenty of weapons to neutralize them permanently, but I'm not aware of anything that will neutralize them on a temporary basis. Their craft is flimsy and wouldn't survive any of our weapons.
And it's not the pirate boat.
Not the pirate boat itself.
I just wanted to make sure I heard you right.
Who's in favor of saving the lifeboat?
I think we should. I mean, if T-Bone hadn't come back for me, I'd have been toast, so.
That's a bit different.
How is it different?
I like you.
Well, but these pirates are not pirates from the actual ship.
Yeah, they are.
We've already been warned, though, that our nemesis or whatever is already here, though.
I'm not trying to speak in defense of the pirates, but if you remember, one of the pirates did try to warn you away.
That's true.
So they were not all fanatical killers.
So Tyvar will type up, well, it's an old soldier's code that when you come under a flag of truce, you gotta listen and you gotta give them refuge.
I yelled parlay so many times, not one person spoke to me.
Well, she was dead, so I vote let's let him in.
All right, so we're gonna rescue the life raft.
Vicky brings the life raft aboard.
I'm gonna rescue the dog.
Definitely the dog.
Tyvar's gonna lean over to
It's a
Ash
cute
and be like,
dog.
Nick would be so angry right
Zen would be so angry right now.
I feel like it's important, though. I mean, not everybody is evil, just because their leader is.
You did talk to that one pirate who tried to warn you.
Yeah, and I tried to go get Nick and leave. Didn't go so well.
So the pirates have now come through your airlock after they boarded with their small life raft that's actually built to look like a life raft.
I love that.
So they come aboard and go, thanks for saving the remainder of the crew. I know we did you wrong back there, some of my mates, and I'm sorry for that. The chips that she put in our heads, you really can't think mutinous thoughts without ending up disassembled, if you know what I mean. So, well, now where they're gone, then we're free to make decisions and be real grateful to you kind folks. Will be no trouble. You can lock us in some room or shackle us or whatever you need to feel good about this. We just want to live, but we're willing to work and help too. I mean, where you be having us?
Well, first off, what be your name?
Well, hold on, lass. I have to consult the list of names.
It's my list of names.
My name is Bassett, ma'am.
Nice to meet you, Bassett. Can we remove those chips that are in your head?
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, it prevents us from doing it. We shut down if we try, and it sends an alert to the queen, but she's gone. So, if you be willing to do a little jiggly poke up in the old noodle there, I'm sure you could, get that dislodged right away.
How's Callisto faring these days? Is she recovered enough to help out?
She could help out.
Yeah, we'll have her guide them to the medical bay.
As Joy takes him off, Tyvar's gonna look at him and be like, "You make any trouble?"
They look a little nervous, and they're like, yeah, there'll be no need for that, but I understand the sentiment. So they all go into the med bay, and she starts working on them, and now you guys are free to decide your next course of action. The dog stays out here.
I am playing with that dog.
It's very cute.
Vicky, is the radiation leak fixed?
Yes, apparently Benny knows a little bit about bomb diffusing. He has a very eclectic and interesting skill set, I must say. And also he went back to help Ashra's father and no one else repair the power cores. He was instrumental in that. Apparently he's the master of scrounging what we have around. So if you guys are missing various personal items, they are quite possibly now part of a power generation unit.
He's a handy crew member, that's for sure.
If you guys got if you had your futuristic Game Boys and various different things like that, you find they're like gone. You go to you go to the replicator chicken soup, replicator, and all of a sudden it just starts spraying oil at you, and you notice there's a panel missing and stuff like that. Who stole the panel to the replicator?
I need my chicken soup.
So there's just stuff like that. The bidet doesn't work anymore.
I need that guy's
Oh
eye.
man, you gotta have a working bidet.
So yeah, there's stuff scrounged everywhere. You have wires coming from the ceiling lights going through the door. You have panels lifted up and tubes with rags tied around them at the joint going inside. You're like, how? It never needed water before. Why is water going to it? But somehow it all works. You look at it and there's duct tape, baling wire, there's tube socks doing something.
Those are my socks. This shouldn't work, but it does.
I wouldn't say it's going to hold for long. I've never been one to have much patience with the long-term repairs and all the engineering in school and things like that. I just kind of put in what I could find and what I think works. But, man, it's, I think it'll get us out of this storm, and then maybe we have to hit the local, part store or something like that and, see if we can get some of the real things. But, yeah, she'll hold. She'll at least make a jump or two.
Great. Number 2, make it so.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
All right, piloting check.
It bounced out.
In order to escape, you have to roll with all your stuff. It has to be above a 14, and you're going to be in trouble if you get below a 10.
I did roll a 14, and then with my bonus, that makes it a 28.
You hear the sound of the blink drive charge up, and all of a sudden there's a burst. The lights flicker. A couple of the toilets flush. Toast starts flying out of places. The sprinkler system goes off. All kinds of warnings are happening that are cycling through. Warning, alien, and it's combining messages. Warning, alien dancer in cargo bay. Warning.
Benny, this is the weirdest tick off of my life, but it sure is entertaining. And Ash is gonna just reach out and catch some toast. Have a snack.
It's soggy toast. Right
Oh,
now.
it's not. It's soggy, and she'll toss it. It whacks Tybar in the face.
All of a sudden, you are back in normal space. You're like, we're there. But then there's clouds or something. Like you're going through a no, they're real clouds. Oh, and now that's a mountain coming up that you're going to slam into.
I'm going to roll to...
You have to make a 16 for this one to avoid it. If you can get a total of 20 or above, you take absolutely no penalty or damage. If you get a 16, your ship survives but takes damage. If you get a 10 or below, you guys are in trouble.
So I rolled a 16 with my bonuses. It's a 30. That is funny. I rolled the 14 plus my bonus and the 16 plus my bonus.
But he is not allowed to roll for the rest of the night because the rest of the rolls will be terrible.
This night, dice is not being mean today.
You can't, all of a sudden the mountain, you're like, whoa, and you turn this way, then there's another mountain, you're like, whoa, and you're trying to pull it up, but you're going too fast and heavy, and you end up skimming at one point you guys are skimming the water like a stone. You're going,
We're skipping on the water.
and then you're sliding backwards, and you're sliding sideways.
This is so awesome!
Turn into the skid.
Tybar's puking. It's fine.
You can manage to gain control and pull back up and then get your bearings from there. You appear in normal space, and you can plot a course from there to House Zeizerer.
Yep, that's the plan. Does Benny say, I'll just ask him, Benny, will the ship hold out until we get to House Zeizerer, or do we need to stop down sooner and handle this toast, tube, sock, sprinkler, alien and pirate bay dancing thing?
So he comes out from behind a panel, and he's got a bunch of wires, and he's like, takes a sandwich bag, puts it over so he can put it down so it doesn't short out on the ground, and there's a little fire going on somewhere else. He puts it out, but the wires keep touching, so he takes one of the pieces of toast and he put it in between, and you just see him going around, working on it. I'd probably try to get there quick if oh my god, and you see him running down the hall.
Okay, so ship parts for Vicky before House Zeizerer. Is that okay, Captain, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta get there.
That's, yeah.
There's a boom and oh crap.
The toaster's gone! It exploded!
You hear some screaming and fire extinguishers going off.
Benny, do you still have both your eyebrows?
No, they're gone.
No more eyebrows for Benny.
It's okay. We got a couple minutes.
Oh gosh. Okay, well I'll land at nearest location to get parts to fix the ship up.
The Invictus descends, and all of a sudden, the lights go out, and you hear Benny, shit. The last 10 feet, the Invictus just kind of falls out of the air, and bang! Everyone's on the ground. Stuff's coming out of the cabinets. Dishes are breaking. Emergency power flickers on. Oh, we made it.
Sorry.
Gosh, next time you pull something like that, give us a warning.
I just want you to know it wasn't my fault. That's all. My mom was a jerk.
So you guys are going to have to go out to negotiate for parts.
Or steal them.
So who's going to go out and do the negotiations?
Joy.
I'll go with her.
What sort of character did you make?
It's a goblin paladin.
Or the Starfinder equivalent, because apparently you can't actually play a paladin in Starfinder.
2-second backstory.
Her clan is a clan of thieves, and she wants to make up for all the evil that her people do, because goblins are mistrusted, and rightly so. They're just thieves and scavengers, and she wants to be the good goblin. So she took a deep vow and became a paladin, and she's out literally trying to atone for the sins of her race.
So is anyone else going with Joy? Is it just...
I'll go with Joy.
I will go. You never know.
You're gonna guard the ship?
I'm gonna help Benny with the lifting of things.
You're gonna draw his eyebrows back
You
on?
never know.
Yeah.
I might be useful.
I'll get a Sharpie out and give him eyebrows back. I'm gonna holler at Shetty, come over here and help me. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I left. I decided to attempt to be useful or get into trouble, one of the two.
You are useful. You found radiation leaks.
I did, yes. And then I proceeded to vanish into thin air until the danger was over.
The radiation made you pass out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we decided. It's true.
The guy comes up to greet you because you land in the maintenance section of the yard. What you got going on with your ship, ma'am? He pulls up his pants and immediately slides back down to reveal this massive bum crack, even though he just pulled it up.
Okay, I'm not painting that.
I'm very grateful that we did not get an actual, visual of that.
See that ship right there?
Yeah, hard to miss it.
She needs some doohickeys.
She needs some lovin' and lots of it.
Like hookers?
Yes.
Listen, we sell parts here. We're a reputable place. You're gonna have to piss off and move on.
I thought you meant like the hooks to help hold her down. Those aren't called hookers?
No.
Oh.
The ratchet straps and various different things like that.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Nice save, Joy.
Listen, okay, so what?
And a new toaster.
New toaster?
Yeah, and a bidet.
You guys stopped here for a toaster and a bidet?
No, that's not it.
And the ratchet straps and whatever. We have this guy named Benny. He can tell you what we need.
You didn't bring Benny out with you. You're gonna call?
Yeah.
Hey, man, what? You know, why didn't you just, tell me to come in the first place? I was, right there, and you're like, ooh, we're going out to talk and whatever. I mean, I'm sitting there, my hands deep in the toilet trying to get a part I need, and then, I get this call and whatnot, and Benny goes up and shakes the guy's hand with it, his roll up that he was in the toilet. Benny is the name. All right, you're the parts guy around here? Yeah, I guess you know what the parts are called. Yeah, we need a Type 3 power core. We need 2 of those minimum. We could do if the price is right, man. We might be able to squeak in one of those 4th gen ones, one with the plasma backfeed. That'd be real sweet. That's more efficient.
Benny, are you paying for all this?
Wait, pay for it? Well, I thought we were gonna group pay for it, get some sort of Venmo thing going from our friends or something. I don't know. You said come out here and get the parts we need, and now you give me the business because I'm trying to talk to. You're embarrassing me in front of my friend here.
What's a Venmo?
What's a Venmo? Oh man, listen. I saw about it in a historical documentary, right? Anyways. It doesn't matter. It's a way for people to give you money because you feel like they should for some reason. You're sad, so give me money. I don't know. Somehow it seemed to work. I don't get all of that because the vernacular gets lost over time. But yeah. Listen,
Are you buying parts or what?
I just need Benny to translate because when I asked for a hooker, you said to go away. And I just want to be able to hold her down.
I love how that went from bad to worse.
You're making it worse!
I don't know if she meant to do that, but
I totally did not mean to do that.
Benny looks at you, looks at the guy looks at him, looks at Benny, he's like,
I'm as worse than Ash and her flibberty gibbet.
well, let me round this back in, let me wrangle it back in here. How much for the 4th gen power supply units for this ship? Listen, I'll sell it to you, at cost, because, my dad used to fly a ship like this. It's a little nostalgic for me. I kind of like to see these things up and running and flying. 5,000 credits, you get the Gen 4s, both of them. Well, that's a mighty fine deal. A mighty fine deal it is. I'm going to have to consult with my compatriots and see what sort of funds we have available. And, don't worry, we're not going to need anything to tie hookers down. There's a bit of a communication gap, as Common is not her first language. And she just learned it through that, that free software you can get on your phone. So she doesn't do as well as she thinks she does. Anyway, so I'm going to have a talk with my friends over here. We could just have a minute.
Yeah, dude, I got stuff to do though, so don't take long. And other people want to buy those parts, so you never know, it might be gone.
So he goes away for a little bit and starts talking to some people on the phone. So you guys can come in and huddle. How much money do you guys have left?
well, how much money did we loot off of Zendarian's mother?
That's an impressive question, yes.
How much do we have? I wonder how much Zen had.
Because we haven't been paid yet.
Did Nick have any? No, and I spent all my money buying the android body.
We used it all on the android. I have like 400 credits.
Let me see how much Nick had.
So she had 3,000 credits on her.
Well, that helps.
So you guys have to come up with, what did I say, 5,000 credits?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to come up with 2,000 credits.
Did you have any credits left?
I have lots of credits because I'm saving up for something.
Oh.
But I can share if it is absolutely needed.
Nick had 315 credits left.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Which
needed.
which I'm assuming he looted
Yeah.
off the court.
So we're up to
Well, now I did.
3,315. How much do you think Zen had?
I'm not sure. And is that everybody else had spent all their credits?
Because we bought the android body.
I have 485.
Okay, so
My
now we're
money
up
was
to...
all gone when I came back.
Yeah, we looted because he got drunk and passed out as a woman. And we took all his credits to buy, again, Vicky's android body.
I'm going to say he had, just to make something up, so we don't have to text him or something. So I'm just going to say that he has 300 credits that he could throw into it.
Okay, so 41. We're at 4,100. Can we borrow $900 from you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for not letting us die.
All right, so Ash, you're down to 0.
Woo! Unless we want to try and steal it, we could steal it.
I don't know about that. These people, they tend to they have the serialized number. They're all molecular coded right into the material, these type of people, and they got a vendetta streaking them a mile wide. I don't know if we should cross them if we actually had the money. If we didn't have the money, I'd be like, yeah, let's steal it. But I'm like, it may be a little bit easier there. Our ship is tore up. I mean, we just already lost a couple crew members. Do we want to lose more in some makeshift fight and our ship can't even be the getaway ship? It's down.
That's fair. But I haven't stolen anything in a really long time, and I kind of want it.
Listen, I'll leave some stuff in my room, and you can steal it later.
I steal your stuff all the time. You didn't know?
From Tyler?
Yeah.
All right, so the guy comes back.
I steal your video games all the time. You have no clue.
Do we got a deal? Are you buying? You not buying? I gotta run if that's the case.
Oh, no. We got it. Look. And so Benny pulls out the equivalent of
the bag of pennies type thing with all the money and credit sticks and stuff like that. All right, then I'll have my boys bring it over. Here's your invoice. And Benny looks it over, and he's like, all right, I certainly do appreciate it. I do. All right, are we needing any other supplies or anything like that while we're here?
I don't think we can afford any other supplies, Benny.
I know, right? Like, you'd have to barter at this point.
I'm like, not unless I'm paying.
We could sell my mom. Do we still have her?
No.
Can we get rid
She
of
got
her?
eaten by the aliens.
No, the credit. I don't want her anymore. I'm mad at her.
You don't know she's on the ship.
I know. I don't know, but I know. Oh, it's so much.
I'm just all right. I'm just wondering why we're here. I mean, we've you never know when something's gonna break and whatnot, but it's cool. We should get some like extra provisions at some point, because like we have basically what we need to keep flying and not too much more. And like I'm out of duct tape. I don't know if we can fix anything else unless I get like at least a half pallet of duct tape.
How much would a half pallet of duct tape cost?
Do you have duct tape?
Yeah, I have duct tape.
It's not for the hookers, we promise.
At least you do know that's illegal on the planet here, and I don't want that stuff coming down on me. We run a clean shop.
Can I just say how funny it is that the lewdest thing that's ever been said at Bleeding Edge was from Cari?
And on accident, even.
So if you want some non-hooker duct tape, then I don't know. Give me like how much you want? I want like a half pallet. My God, man, what are you doing all that? All right, listen.
It's a big ship.
Listen, 30 credits. I'll give you a half pallet.
Am I paying for this?
You're the only one with money.
I am the only one with money.
Benny turns
He gets your chore duties for a week.
you should make him do stuff for you.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'll pay for it, but you have to do whatever I say for the next 3 weeks.
Like what's whatever you say?
I don't know, my chores.
Oh, okay. So I'm like a maid. I'm not like your boyfriend or something.
No.
Oh, okay. 'Cause listen, I like you just fine. You're like a sister or something, but I don't know. I just don't think you would work out. In case you were thinking like that, because sometimes the ladies they fall for Benny. I know I'm a likable guy and of it. I'm just saying. I mean, I thought about it before myself, but then I was thinking, I don't think it's gonna work out. I mean, I know you'd grow on me after a while. Get it? You're gonna grow on me, but that wouldn't really work out for me, would it?
I am not a parasite.
No. You're like spores. You feed off the dead bodies and stuff.
You're not dead!
Well, I would be if we were together. You always said, I'm poisonous.
I am poisonous. Technically, it would be venomous.
How many times have you said that? Oh, I can't be with him. I'll kill him. I'm poisonous. If he kisses me, he's dead. I don't know. I like kissing. That would probably kill me.
Technically, I'm venomous, not poisonous, but this is fine.
Venomous poison, whatever. I think someone wrote a song about that or something. Anyways. So
Venomous means you inject using fangs. Does your mushroom person have fangs?
I'm gonna come over to
No,
Benny.
but spores
Like,
would
hey,
spores would be considered an
remember those
injection.
wires you told me to
Same
watch?
Process.
Make sure nothing happened to them.
Yeah.
They're on fire.
Oh! I didn't think that would happen this soon.
Did you put bread between them?
We're out of fire extinguishers.
Do we got any toast?
I'm working on it. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Oh, I gotta go. Bring the stuff and my duct tape. and he runs, and they're screaming and yelling and banging, and some pots and pans roll out of the airlock door, and you hear just like on that the Christmas Story movie, Russian fracking bang bang fangin', gosh gone bang fang, oh look, you farfin Norgan mother. Go Viper.
Benny, why are you just pounding on the wall?
And there's a little bit of a pop, and then Benny gets thrown out the airlock. He's like, oh. He gets up and he runs back in, fanning it, taking off his shirt, fanning something.
It's gonna pop out. It's okay, we got this.
It's okay. It's not as bad as I thought. oh, scratch that.
It's worse.
You know. Buy some fire extinguishers. Buy some fire extinguishers.
Do we need anything else while we're here?
Apparently fire extinguishers and a new toaster and more bread at this point.
Yeah, you guys are out of toilet paper, bread, and fire extinguishers are definitely out. You could also use some more wiring.
Did we learn nothing from COVID? We never stocked up on toilet paper.
Well, we left without water when we first, so.
Benny comes out after a moment. He goes like, all right, I got to figure a workaround. I have those like zombie people holding the wires, and I told them not to have them touch. It's all right. As long as they don't fall asleep or get a cramp, the ship shouldn't explode.
I mean,
Beware the
considering they're
cramp.
zombies, we're okay.
Cramps are hard, guys. Like, don't be dissing on the cramp.
All right, so other supplies. If you have another 300 credit, you can get some of those things that you need and get a little bit better supplied.
I mean, I don't. Can we trade?
What are we gonna trade?
Okay, we have the supplies we need.
Thank you, sir.
Is this the same guy that's selling the parts? He's selling us the toiletries.
Okay.
No, this isn't Butt Crack Guy. This is a different guy.
Yeah, no, I was like, anything that we needed. The wiring, the fire extinguishers. What else did you say?
Well, toilet paper, fire extinguishers. Benny really thought we could use some wire and some other tubing, some basic stuff to actually repair the things that he has made out of like drinking straws and everything else.
Okay, well then I bought all that stuff for the 300 credits.
So yeah, so you get electrical tape and shrink wrap and various different connectors and wires and some vacuum line tubing and various different things like that. And so you guys are good to go and can go to House Zeizerer now.
I had a question before we go. Those pirates that we picked up, do they want off on this planet?
Joy would go to Bassett and ask him if him and his crew want off of this crazy ship.
My thought process is they probably don't want to, we probably don't want them to come with us to House Zeizerer because that's just more bodies. And they're going to be like, where'd you get all these people? Like, I'm thinking, like, we should try and get rid of them.
This is as good a place as any, my lady. If you want us to, disembark at this particular junction, we are much obliged, for the ride and for not shooting us out of the sky. We will gladly go, and then that way you don't have to worry about us anymore. Come on, me buckos. Let's get out of here. Leave these people be. And there's some nodding and some, thank you, ma'am, thank you. And some ladies, thank you kindly, thank you. And so they disembark the ship, and a couple of your other crew, which Vicky's been talking to, they want to disembark too. This has been a lot more than they've signed up for. There's been weird space things in time, and things are, and the person's like, every time I turn around, there's something blowing up. There's someone trying to kill us, shooting at us, following us, weird. It happened, it didn't happen. I'm done. You guys are fine, but I'm looking over there. There's androids and drow dropping dead left and right. I'm out.
Well, plus they were loyal to their captain, Nick.
Thank you for your service.
So yeah, so those people took off and they're gone.
Okay, what do we do with this body?
Do we get to keep the dog, though?
Yes.
Yes.
Joy hit it when the pirates are disembarking.
Just kidnap the dog?
We just except we get the duck.
I'm
This
sure
is
there's
payment.
a reason. Hold on.
She gave it a T-bone steak and hid it in a closet or something.
You guys are heading to House Zeizerer. Is there anything you want to do before you arrive?
Actually, now I'm wishing we had kept the pirates as pallbearers.
It's okay, I got this and I looked it up.
Just don't drop it in front of them.
I was thinking of having Goblina come in when we land at House Zeizerer, but now might be a good time. I was thinking, if you're okay with this, Aaron, the ship is leaving, and you want to leave this place but you don't like this planet, whatever happened here, this is not where you want to be. But all the flights are booked out for a while, right? there was this space doTERRA convention, and all these stay-at-home house moms are all trying to get off planet at the same time, and you can't get any flights. They're saying it's going to be weeks.
Okay.
30 billion women all leaving from this doTERRA convention at the same time.
Which is funny
based on
because
a true
doTERRA
story.
really is having a convention because I spent all day doing graphics for it.
Oils.
Natural
The essential oils.
Essential oil.
It's a multi-level marketing company.
Yeah.
You get this well, there's no way off this. That ship looks like it's leaving. It's all fixed up. You might want to ask them if you can buy some passage. And the person laughs, and then you're like,
Okay, can I add to that?
yeah.
So Goblina gets visions from her patron deity. What if she gets a vision saying these are the people that you need to serve as a atonement for your past sins?
That would work. Could you get these by hearing people's conversations, and you just take it as sort of like a vision? You're like, because you can be like, tell me, how could I get off this planet, please? And then, Daddy, what's that ship over there? That's a ship that's just about ready to leave. We're never going to be able to get out of here with that stupid doTERRA convention going on. I have half a mind to try to ask them for passage just to get off this bloody rock. Oh yeah, but you'd have to be pretty desperate to, try to just pay random people to get off this planet.
Right, and then she just goes, thank you. My prayers have been answered. Throw some salt over her shoulder, does the sign of the cross. Okay. So that sounds like a great way to introduce her. And I have like a little intro bit if you're interested.
Do it.
Okay, so you guys, so where are they? They're on the ship, right?
Yep, they're on the ship and they're doing pre-checks, and you hear the engines and power core spooling up.
So you guys are on the ship and you hear. And at first you're like, what's that on the hull? Is it?
Why is Benny knocking on the wall again?
Benny, is that you? Is someone knocking on the side of our ship?
Does seem to be a rapping, as if someone's gently tapping on our airlock door.
I think let's send the muscle.
I was going to say that. Tybar?
Go. Take Tyrone. Never
Why do
know.
we always get put up
I
together?
know,
She's short, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like looking around, like
She's
I
like
don't
3 feet
see
tall.
anybody.
So that then you see like at the bottom of your the bottom of like you're looking out the thing, right?
Well, I'm like, yeah, like
As you're looking at the thing, you see at the bottom thing like something waves real quick, and then it waves again, and you realize that someone has taken like a scarf and is waving it up at the little window.
what do you want?
You're officially the shortest.
The engines, come up here. And I'm gonna put the stairs down.
The stairs go down, and you see this robed, pious figure. Kind of, you assume they're kneeling, because they're so small. They're like 3 feet, and the most interesting smell reaches you. You've been around this smell before. It's like a fetid bog. It's the natural musk of goblins, but on top of it, there's like several layers of perfume, like overly done, almost like this person's trying to hide the scent. And
So-
and
Really quick, noticing all your religious garb on you. Oh, sorry, we don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
okay, so she pulls back her thing, and you see her long green goblin ears,
we
and
definitely don't do that
and she
here.
says, "Do not worry. I am not here for you what you can do for me, but I'm here for what I can do for you. The gods have sent me. They've sent me to protect you. You are great heroes, and the gods have heard your prayers. I have heard your prayers." And then she like takes out her little holy scroll. Because I got this message 3 days ago. You said, oh God, we're going to die. The gods heard your prayers. and they said me, please, I am Gomblina, and she does like this really formal bow. And you see like her armor, it's like clearly handmade, but it's polished, really shiny, and appears to have some sort of gold paint applied to it so that it kind of looks like paladin armor. And the robes have like kind of holy symbols stitched into them, but they're not quite done right. They're all a little off. It's like a 5th grader was trying to make a holy cloak, right? I am Gomblina Luminaris, your humble servant. I seek only to protect the heroes who have saved the world twice over already. The gods have sent me to reward you for your pious deeds. You may not know it, but what you have done has saved countless lives. And now your lives will be protected in turn.
I close the door. And I'm just gonna walk out.
And she's like, I also brought some beer.
Opens it right back up.
It's a goblin brew. I'm forbidden by my vow to drink it, but my people say it is very strong.
Take it. Chug it.
It's really strong. It's really, like, you feel your knees getting a little wobbly,
I swish it around in my mouth.
and you feel your bladder like warning you that you're gonna need to do something here in a few minutes.
I feel that.
And yeah, that was good goblin brew.
You have more of that?
No,
You
no,
make
I have
it?
taken it, for I have taken a vow of poverty. However, I do know the recipe. I could make more for you. If that is what
Okay,
would
get on here.
please. Oh, no, just grab her. Just grab her.
Get-
Oh,
Grab by the-
you throw, and like she clanks to the ground, and like a couple little bolts and stuff from her armor. She gets up. Oh, and she gets up, and you realize now she wasn't kneeling this whole time. She's just really small.
I just like lean over and snip and I'll take a shower first though, before I even introduce you to everybody else.
And she kind of looks sad, like, yes, I took one an hour ago. I will take one again because that is what I've been ordered to do.
Without onions this thing, please.
Warning. Warning. Warning to my crew. We are being invaded by missionaries from the Church of Lunar Consciousness.
No, Vicky, she got beer, it's fine.
No, that's a common misconception. We're actually the Order of the Martyred Lady. We are completely unaffiliated. We don't have any flyers. We do have bingo night every second Tuesday.
I'm electrifying the hull in case there's more trying to get in. You hear a sizzling sound as the hull charges up.
I think there's just one. I think there's just one. It's not an infestation.
They always come in packs. Packs of 3.
Where is your crew? Where are your friends? Why, usually your kind travels in groups.
I have a tribe. I had a tribe. Let's just say that their morals were bifurcated from my religious beliefs. And I wish to restore the good name of the goblin people. For we have a rich culture and heritage that many people don't know about. And I was hoping that by traveling alone and following the will of gods, I could perhaps maybe make people think better on my kind. Because we're very good singers. We can paint. We have a great tradition of oral sagas. There are many wonderful things about it. We are not only thieves and murderers. That's a very hurtful stereotype,